Kurt Meyer, born in 1910 in Germany, was destined for a life of military distinction. Joining the Hitler Youth at an early age, Meyer displayed a remarkable aptitude for leadership and discipline. These traits caught the attention of higher-ups in the Nazi regime, and he soon found himself in the ranks of the SS. His journey through the corridors of power and into the battlefields of World War II was marked by a relentless drive for excellence and a fervent belief in the Nazi cause. By 1939, Meyer was a seasoned SS officer, known for his tactical brilliance and fierce loyalty. He participated in the Blitzkrieg campaigns across Poland and France, where his skills in armored warfare earned him rapid promotions. His ability to inspire his men and execute swift, decisive actions made him a standout figure in the SS. The early victories fed his confidence and solidified his reputation as a formidable leader. Commanding the Hitler Youth Division. In 1943, Meyer was given command of the 12th SS Panzer Division, a unit composed largely of young, fervent members of the Hitler Youth. This division was a symbol of the Nazi regime's investment in its youth, and Meyer's task was to mold them into an effective fighting force. His training regimen was rigorous, instilling in them the same discipline and combat readiness that had defined his own military career. Meyer led his division into some of the fiercest battles on the Western Front. During the Normandy invasion in June 1944, his leadership was put to the test as the Allies launched a massive assault to liberate France. Meyer's strategic acumen was evident as he orchestrated defensive maneuvers against the advancing Allied forces. His ability to hold off superior numbers with his inexperienced but highly motivated troops earned him the Knight's Cross with oak leaves and swords, one of Germany's highest military honors. The Battle of Caen. One of Meyer's most notable engagements was the Battle of Caen. As the Allies pushed inland from the Normandy beaches, Caen became a focal point of resistance. Meyer's division was tasked with defending the city, and the fighting was brutal. The young soldiers of the Hitler Youth Division, under Meyer's command, fought tenaciously, displaying both the discipline and fanaticism instilled in them by their leader. The battle raged for weeks, with heavy casualties on both sides. Meyer's tactical decisions, often involving daring counterattacks and clever use of the terrain, slowed the Allied advance, but ultimately could not stop the overwhelming force of their push. The devastation and loss of life were immense, and Meyer's determination to hold Caen at all costs became a symbol of the SS's resolve, even in the face of inevitable defeat. Captured and trial. As the war drew to a close, Meyer's fortunes took a dramatic turn. In September 1944, during the retreat from Falaise, he was captured by Belgian partisans and handed over to the Canadian forces. His capture marked the end of his active military career and the beginning of a new and challenging chapter. Meyer was put on trial for war crimes, specifically for his role in the execution of Canadian prisoners of war. The trial was a high-profile event, drawing international attention. Meyer, known for his charisma and leadership on the battlefield, now faced the scrutiny of the court. He maintained his innocence, claiming that he was following orders and that the executions were not carried out on his command. However, the evidence presented against him was damning, and he was found guilty. Sentenced to death, Meyer's sentence was later commuted to life imprisonment. He spent years in prison, reflecting on the war and his role in it. His time behind bars was marked by a mix of defiance and introspection. He wrote extensively, defending his actions and providing his perspective on the war. His writings offered a glimpse into the mind of an SS officer, grappling with the legacy of his actions and the broader implications of the conflict. Release and later life. In 1954, after serving 9 years in prison, Meyer was released. His return to civilian life was met with mixed reactions. Some viewed him as a war hero who had been unjustly punished, while others saw him as a symbol of the Nazi regime's brutality. Meyer maintained a low profile, living quietly with his family and occasionally speaking about his experiences. He became an advocate for the soldiers who had served under him, working to secure pensions and recognition for their sacrifices. Meyer's later years were spent in relative obscurity, but he remained a controversial figure until his death in 1961. His legacy, like that of many SS officers, is a complex and contentious one, reflecting the broader struggles of a nation coming to terms with its past. Reflections on a dark legacy. The story of Kurt Meyer is a microcosm of the broader narrative of the Third Reich and its military elite. His rise through the ranks, his battlefield successes, and his eventual downfall capture the arc of a regime that sought to dominate Europe through force and terror. Meyer's life, marked by both valor and brutality, serves as a stark reminder of the human capacity for both greatness and atrocity. Meyer's story is also a testament to the complexities of history. It challenges us to grapple with the moral ambiguities of war and the individuals who fought in it. His actions, driven by ideology and a sense of duty, left a lasting impact on the lives of countless people. The legacy of Kurt Meyer and the Hitler Youth Division is a dark chapter in the annals of military history, one that continues to provoke reflection and debate. As we look back on Meyer's life and the era he represents, we are reminded of the enduring consequences of war and the importance of remembering the past. The story of Kurt Meyer is not just a tale of one man's journey through the fires of conflict, but a poignant reflection on the broader human experience in times of war.